Okay, conclusion. Therefore, this court ought, on its own motion, to rule that John Smith is the only party who has put any value into John Smith, and John Smith is entitled to any equity attached to John Smith, and John Smith is entitled to any pleaded funds, and defendant is barred from any collection of any alleged debt from John Smith related to John Smith, the defendant having no claim in fact. Folks, if you can get this on, you're free. You're out of there, man. All right, so that was the conclusion of that. And then we do a little commercial swearing. I, John Smith, on my own unlimited commercial liability, do say I read the above petition and do know the contents to be true, correct, complete, not misleading, truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And then we went ahead and notarized it because it was an affidavit. Now that is the end of the affidavit pleading. And now we have some more instructions. Therefore, petitioner, and the petitioner would be the plaintiff here, therefore the petitioner requests John Smith is declared for the record to be the only party who has put any value into John Smith. And John Smith is declared for the record to be the only party entitled to any equity attached to John Smith. And John Smith is declared for the record to be entitled to any interpleaded funds related to John Smith. And the defendant is declared for the record to be barred from any collection of any alleged debt from John Smith relating to John Smith, the defendant having no claim in fact. Bang. All right? So this is the stuff we set up nice dreaming up. You know what I mean? But I'll sanitize this tonight, get the names out of it, and put it on. But you could do this for anybody. Yes, sir. Okay, this applies anywhere. Now, the reason why we wanted to go into the Fed with it is because we know that all of the state courts are simply a subcontract of the Fed. And so if we get the Fed to recognize it, the state's got to recognize it. And so once you get this declaratory going on here, go down and get a certified copy of the thing, copyright it, put it into the county recorders under a copyright. You see how easy it is? You can get it in. Now I can say because of the backlog, it might take you just a little while to get it done. But if you got enough juice and some extra change, and you want to get it done in a big hurry, I think we have an address down in Panama. We can get it done in international court real quick. Hey, that's not a bad way to go. International court's not a bad way to do this. And it costs you a little bit, but oh, yes they do. Yes they do. Convention de la Hague. Probably it'll be okay. Hey, you're slacking off on your job. Yeah, we can replace you, you know. Over here.
I understand there's a time limit on copyrights. So
not when I do it. There ain't no copyright on what I do. I mean, there's no time limit on anything. I do everything in commerce. When you stay in commerce, folks, there's no time limit because there are contracts that depend on what you just did. And so there is no statute, there is no, time don't run on commerce. Just on statutory, that's the only place it runs. Okay, over here.
I notice that you're referring to defendant. What if you're doing this just in advance? You don't have, there's no action. There's nothing happening.
Yeah, I would probably restyle this that situation as claimant and respondent.